Hello again, parents. It's Mr. Chambers coming here with a quick video on reminding us how to update or turn in assignments using Google Classroom. So, when you're signed into Google Classroom, it should look this way with the basics, your Zoom link, your daily schedule, and I'll post in links for Coach Digital and Math and Focus here later, but those are our current links. Everything that is gray is a material. It means you do not need to do it. It's just something you can click on so you can see it every time. For morning messages, most of us have figured that out, but when we click on question, it'll pop up with type your answer. And you can type in your answer. This is a test of how to turn in work on Google Classroom. So most of our morning messages will pop up as a question. The blue box with the question mark, and it's usually 2 to 3 sentences for us. We can hit turn in, and when we are ready, it will ask us to submit, and we can turn it back in. Okay. Last week, if I go back to classwork, we had 2 other ways of turning in assignments. Okay. So if we think back to our morning message last Tuesday, this was an assignment. It had the box with a couple lines, so it could require something more than answering just a question. So for view the assignment, it will pop up with a add or create files for your classwork. Well, for this one, it asked us to draw a picture. So for this, if I wanted to, I could go add, and I could go down to Google Drawings. It will create a Google Drawing for me where I can hop in and draw using the computer. And so using Google Drawings, I can draw a line, an arrow. I can put in shapes, so maybe I want to put in a shape like this. I can change its colors around like that, and I can keep adding things like that. Okay? If I'm happy with my drawing, I can hit turn it in. Or, as Mr. Chambers recommended, we upload a picture. So to upload the picture on your computer, you'll go to Start. You're going to find the camera app, might be in a different place. Right now, I can't use my camera because it's being used by my recording software. But I could hold up a picture, I can take a picture, and then if it's on my computer, I could add a file. So say I added a file, and perhaps I'm looking for upload, browse. I can go in here, and in my pictures, I can upload a picture or video of my answer. Takes a few moments. And then when I'm all set, I have either my Google Drawing, my picture, or my video. I can hit turn in. Okay? So that's a way we could turn in assignments that require more than just answering the question. The last type of assignment is one we're pretty familiar with. It's how we're doing science videos in our literature study. And all of these are assignments because they're the clipboard with the 3 lines on it. For all of these activities, you'll have a video, so you'll watch the video, and then you'll have the Google Forms. For Google Forms, you open it up, you type in your name, you answer through the questions. You'd read through the questions a little bit more, than this. And then when you're done, you'll hit submit, okay? When you first submit an assignment through the Google Docs, you can view your score. And your score will tell you what wrong answers you had. For multiple choice questions, it tells you what the correct answer was and tells you if you missed points. For some of our ones that say 1 to 2 complete sentences, it will still tell you it is wrong even if you typed in 2 sentences. These are things that Mr. Chambers needs to go back and double check. Okay, so not all of your grades are final. So until Mr. Chambers goes back through and grades it, your total points will stay as they are. Okay, then once you're done checking that, you can go back to the assignment. Okay, now one final step that you need to do is what you can do is once you've done that, help Mr. Chambers out and hit the mark as done button. Okay, so it says I didn't attach work, but I did it in Google Forms. And as long as my name was on that, that's good. But if I mark it as done, then when Mr. Chambers goes back through and grades your assignment, he can attach your grade to your work that you've done. Okay, so throughout the year, we might have 1 or 2 new ways in which we can upload assignments, but just be mindful that we want to do the Google Forms if necessary. If it is a question, such as our morning message, we want to view question and write our response. If Mr. Chambers sends you back a message, you can leave a private comment if you want to expand. It takes me a little while because sometimes those private comments get lost. It doesn't send me a notification every time I get a comment, but I try to look through them when I'm doing my final grades. And that should cover the majority of how to turn in work for Google Classroom. If you have questions, please reach out to Mr. Chambers and he will happily direct you in the correct way of solving or of uploading. If Google Classroom is not working or you need any other way of turning in work, Class Dojo is a great way. Parents usually have this on their phones. They can take pictures of assignments and send it directly to Mr. Chambers, and I can check it from there. Or you can send me an email if you have any questions at achambers@paideamail.com. Hopefully this helps everybody, and take care, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.